Welcome, folks, back to our last game of the day, DBB World Series action. Hattiesburg, Mississippi, taking on Livingston, Texas. I'm Matt Golden. I've got a special guest in the booth here. You want to tell folks about yourself?
Yeah, Justin Jarrett, founder of Loco Sports. Been on vacation the last couple of days, but just got back into town yesterday. And been following along, watching you guys on the way home yesterday, and excited to get in the booth. And got out to see the Beaufort County boys earlier. Played a tough game against North Carolina. Unfortunately eliminated, but excited to see these two undefeated teams and see who's going to have the upper hand the rest of the way here in this junior boys division.
Absolutely. It's two of the best teams I think we have. And leading things off for Livingston, Texas, is going to be the catcher, Bentley Jernigan.
Left-hander Beckett Johnson on the hill for Hattiesburg. This is where you kind of start to find out who's got the pitching depth that you're going to need to get through the next couple of days.
Very much so as we get set. That'll be high and tight. That'll be a strike, actually. Ooh.
Got a little. We got an upper end of the zone here. Looks like.
Inside corner, they're going to call that one for strike two.
Yeah, he steady offered at it. Kind of a half-hearted swing by Jernigan. It had some nice arm side run from the left-hander. Got off the plate. Jernigan thought it was going to be there. Offered.
So 0-2 the count here. Tipped it into the mitt, and that will be the first out of the game.
Good stuff from Johnson so far. Challenging at the letters with that fastball. He's got good action, arm side action on it. Saw that one that ran away from the right-hander. Now we'll see what he can do with another righty with
Jax Ruiz.
Wrong lineup in front of him.
Yeah, Jax Ruiz up to bat here. He is the right fielder for Livingston today. Jax Ruiz, a fan of the Houston Astros, which has been a pretty powerful team out of Texas over the past few seasons.
Absolutely. There's a lot of guys to be a fan of on that roster the last few years.
Swung through that first one for strike one. Interesting enough, his favorite athlete, Debo Samuels, the former South Carolina Gamecock star.
How about that?
Swing and a miss, strike, and that will be strikeout. Okay, so two out already for Livingston, Texas.
Inning here? 6 pitches.
I think it is 6 pitches, 2 outs.
Lefty Beckett Johnson looking good so far.
So the center fielder, Jake Young, going to come up next, trying to put an end to this immaculate inning.
Well, yeah, he tried the corner and missed. Tried to see how much he could get out there.
Inside. Ooh, they will call that a strike. Jake Young says his favorite food is deer meat, which can't go wrong with that. It's a delicious delicacy.
When it's done right, it's pretty dang good.
It's fouled over.
Jerky form, personally.
It is good in jerky form. I like sausage, deer sausage. Yeah. So 0-2 now to Jake Young. Look in here for the pitcher. Young will take time and a few practice hacks. Wind blowing from our right to our left here.
Maybe just a hint hurting from right.
That's going to be chopped to the shortstop. Going to make a big play, and he pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that is going to be the first base runner for Livingston, Texas.
Heck of a play up the middle by Bentley Blancett to get to it, but had to hurry the throw and just a little too far up the line.
So Braden Goins, the third baseman, going to come up now. Trying to get a little 2-out magic going here for Livingston, Texas. Checks the runner back to first base. Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Been a fun team to watch so far during the tournament. It's my first time seeing Livingston play.
Yeah, I've been following on Game Changer and watching what I could the last couple of days. And I know Livingston put it on Beaufort County pretty good, and that Beaufort County team really showed out well. So that carries some weight for me.
That's going to get away, and that's going to send that runner up 90 feet.
Johnson was really cruising, 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts, and Now he's got himself in a little bit of a jam.
A little bit here, a little 2-out hitting from Livingston, Texas. I'll say I have not seen Livingston play. I've heard their fans, seen a lot of their fans around. They have a big traveling contingent with them.
Long way from Texas.
Pitch in there. That is going to be strike one, so 1-1 count. Checks the runner, fires. That will be ball two.
Not sure where that one missed.
Must have been just high because it looked really good from back here.
Sure did. And we've seen him call that high strike. That's why I thought we were going to get him rung up there.
Long look in here. That was a strike. Looked almost about the same place as that ball. So.
Yeah, that one was a little more belt high, I think, but it was pretty good. Johnson's got good stuff.
Johnson going to check that runner, fires, and swing and a miss, got him, strike three. So no immaculate inning, but really good work from Beckett Johnson as Hattiesburg, Mississippi will keep Livingston off the board. We're all knotted up here 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. We'll be right back here after a word from our sponsors.
Grounds crew performs the same ritual for every game on every field.
At Beaufort County Parks and Recreation, we're renewing our commitment to our community through respect, integrity, and a standard of excellence. Whether you want to grow your family through fun and affordable sports, exercise, activities, or swimming, we'll show you and your family courtesy, compassion, and dignity every step of the way. Come rise with us for the fun of it.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Bojangles on Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort. Bojangles, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bo knows baseball. Bo knows Beaufort. It's Bo time.
There's something for everyone at the Highway 21 Drive-In. We have double features on 2 screens for movie lovers of all ages. Our concessions are always open and feature something for everyone. It's affordable for the whole family. Bring the kids or a date for a night under the stars and create some lasting memories. Highway 21 Drive-In, where the stars come out at night. Call 843-846-4500 for this weekend's double features.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Javon Livingston, founder of Beaufort Zone. And we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@beaufort'sown.com.
Bentley Blanset.
So Bentley Blanset going to get things started here for Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
They play good ball in Hattiesburg.
Both
teams are undefeated so far. The 14U won the 13U last year, so
they are good. Mississippi State with a lot of baseball talent. I mean, in Hattiesburg, you got that Southern Miss program that's been really good over the past few years. Obviously, Mississippi and Mississippi State
won a national championship a few years back.
As did Mississippi State.
Yeah, they've got the fever.
Will be
the right-hander Luke Field on the mound. He's trying to find that corner right now to Blanset. I would imagine Blanset's not a guy you want on base. He was quick-footed on defense. I imagine he is on the bases as well.
Very quick-footed, and from what I remember seeing of this Mississippi team, they are very aggressive on the base pass, so no telling what all you'll see if he gets on. Chop that one foul. 2-2 count here to Bentley Blanset. In the dirt for all three, and of course Texas, a lot of great baseball tradition there as well.
Oh my goodness.
Not just at the pro level, but this year Texas A&M made it to the College World Series Finals. Texas always been a power.
Longhorns are always right there.
That's going to be right inside for strike three. So
Great job by Field, not losing the leadoff man. Leadoff walks almost always turn into runs. You don't want to give in there, make him beat you. And Field hit his spot, got the out.
Now batting number 27, Josh McCarty.
Josh McCarty up right now for Mississippi here. First one's going to be right in there for strike one.
Put it that way, it's not there.
Carey sends that one to third. He's going to have a long throw, but he will get it. The first baseman keeps his foot on the bag, so quickly 2 away.
Nice pick over there first by Paxton Drake. First basemen don't get a lot of recognition for their defensive prowess. Those picks are not easy, and they put in a lot of work at it.
It takes a lot of work for that, absolutely. Now the pitcher, Beckett Johnson, up. We saw him in the top half of the inning with some really good work from the mound. See what he can do from the plate here. Low it in the dirt. That's going to be ball one.
I just need to plug in the cord back.
1-1 count here. Johnson watches ball two.
A live arm on Luke Field.
A couple of tall pitchers in this matchup here.
No doubt about it. It's an interesting age. Some of them have already become men, and some are still waiting.
Chops that one foul over the first base side.
I coach this age. My son's 13, so we've got a little team that we've had together since we were 8. Some of them are, starting to look like men, and some of them are still boys, but waiting on that big growth spurt.
I'll be high for ball three. I remember that age. I was kind of taller than a lot of my friends, and then one summer we get back to school and everybody catches up with you,
Yeah. Ships in the night.
Now a full count here with 2 outs. That's a hard hit ball to second base. He's going to gobble that up, have it, and that will be 3 up, 3 down. So good defense on both sides as we start off here in the last game of the day. Head over to the top of the second, see if Mississippi can put a dent against Beckett Johnson. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Local's Restaurant, Convenience, and Specialty Store on Possum Hill Road in Beaufort.
Hey Loco sports fans, the Loco Sports Lowdown is your ticket to staying in the know about the latest local sports news, insight, and analysis from around the Lowcountry. Tune in live or stream on demand on the Loco Media Network on YouTube.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Local's Restaurant, Convenience, and Specialty Store on Possum Hill Road in Beaufort.
Thank you for watching the DBB World Series. DBB offering youth baseball for over 65 years.
The Loco Media Network.
We are back here in the top of the second inning, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Livingston, Texas. I'd like to thank our friends at Q-On Bay, known for gut-busting barbecue, ice-cold brewed beers, and friendly staff with that hospitable southern charm. All that's missing is you. Come hungry, leave full.
Kind of good places down on Bay Street. Q-On Bay, you can do worse if you want some barbecue.
Really good barbecue out there. 1-1 count here.
Shout out to Jimmy John's as well. Tony Berga showing up with the sandwich boxes for us, get us through the game tonight. Oh, Beckett lost his release point on that one.
Yeah.
Spiked one.
A little bit in the dirt there.
Miss Chelsea, the local owner of Jimmy John's in Buford, hooking us up. Enjoy gourmet sandwiches and wraps. And from the Freaky Fresh menu, and I think they do it so fast you freak too,
They
right?
do. They
you
are.
can
They
order
are.
online for delivery or pickup from a Jimmy John's near you.
That's going to get away from the shortstop, and then he's going to throw it high. Gets away from the first baseman. It's going to bounce back. So runner going to stay at first.
I manage the cashiers, like make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Couple of chances now for Blanchett, and he's made a great play up the middle, but wasn't able to get the out. And then that time, a little more routine and couldn't come up with this. As a coach, you got to just remind him to put that one behind him and make the next one.
Designated here, Cade Randolph coming up here now. Beckett looks in. Just on the inside corner for strike one.
I haven't seen too much breaking stuff from Johnson, but it looks like he's got a couple different fastballs that run different directions. That one's got some arm side run.
Quickly in
outside corner.
Quickly in a hole 0-2 for Cade Randolph. He's going to go first, check that runner back.
They do pay well, but like they won't get out of degree.
Yeah, Beckett Johnson been really overpowering so far. So we'll see what all he's got in his toolbox.
I mean, the plan is to go back to school and get a communications degree and hopefully do work. Matt. That's the plan, but I just don't.
Stolen base there as that one got away, a little bit away from the catcher. And early on, we're seeing some more aggressive play. That's really been the theme of this tournament. All the teams have just been very aggressive on the base pass.
Good dirt ball read there. He read that one in the dirt. Beckett has spiked a couple, and he read it in the dirt, got a good jump, and catcher did not have a chance.
Outside ball, too. And with a game like this, two good teams, I feel like every run is really going to count. So anything you can get off any wild pitches, any errors, it's going to come back in this game.
Every base matters. If you can get a guy to third with less than 2 outs, you get a shot.
Now we swing and a miss for strike 3 for the first out of the inning.
It's a big strikeout to try to get Johnson out of the jam here. Anytime you can get an out without them being able to advance the runner to base, that's a win. You got a chance to get out without allowing to run. 4 strikeouts, by the way, for Johnson.
Good work so far from Beckett Johnson. Left fielder Michael Murphy up to the plate. Johnson going to bluff back to second. Check that runner. It's going to be high. Oh, that'll be a strike.
Really? No.
He's been pretty consistently given the strike at the top of the zone. We saw the one that kind of punctured us, but pretty consistent with it so far. It's good to know as a pitcher that you can work up there.
Absolutely. That'll be, looks like outside for ball 1.
Yeah, that's the, I'm guessing, 2-seamer that has the arm side run on it. It just runs off the edge. They're doing a good job of recognizing and laying off of it.
Swung and a miss. That'll be strike 2. Man, just cannot get over Beckett so far. He has been very impressive.
He's got some good stuff. It's got some late action on it. And he's got him twisted up.
Swing and a miss. Got another one swinging for strike 3. And just like that, Beckett Johnson, 2 outs, 1 out away from getting out of this jam.
I'm telling you, that thing looks like it is on the heart of the plate, and it ends up off the edge, and they just can't get the barrel to it. He's got another one that cuts the other way. That's the thing. You can't bank on it. It's pretty nasty.
It's really good stuff so far.
Ooh. That one's got almost like sweeping slider
like that. That was a really, really pretty pitch. And that's in the pitcher Luke Field up to bat now. Sends that one foul over toward field 3.
He's got him late, so you don't want to Don't want to slow it down and speed up his bat here. Stay hard. Maybe elevate it a little bit. See if you can get him to chase.
14 because that could brace him.
Inside, and they're going to get him strike 3. So great work from Beckett Johnson early on as we head to the bottom of the second, still knotted up at 0-0 here. DBB World Series in beautiful Curtin Wells Park in Beaufort, South Carolina. We'll be right back here on Beaufort County TV.
Network is the place to keep up with local sports news across the South Carolina Lowcountry and subscribe to all your favorite shows. From the Loco Sports Lowdown and Loco Pigskin Live to the Loco Hoops Report and USCB All Access. Plus new shows like Red's Barbershop and Under the Bus, featuring hilarious banter on the biggest stories in sports. Find them all on the Loco Media YouTube channel. Go Loco!
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series on Beaufort County Television. Watch your local government and community in action on Beaufort County Television.
Emergency vehicles are everywhere. Do you know what to do when you hear their sirens? Pull over and put your blinkers on, move safely to the side of the road and let them pass. If you aren't able to pull over, please slow down. Pay attention to traffic and try not to rubberneck. Keep all your attention on the traffic around you. More people are on the roads driving to work, school, or the beach and just living their lives. Our first responders, fire, police, and EMS save lives every day. We need to help them do their jobs safely, and at the end of the day, we'll all go home to our families.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by visitbuford.com.
In the home half of the second inning,
Beautiful,
21, Ian Hinton.
Ian Hinton now up to bat for Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Low and in the dirt, inside ball 1.
Actually, me and Brian talked about that on during one of the games.
Yeah, no baseball series.
And that's going to be smoked out the outfield. And did the outfielder come down with it? Yes, he did. Wow, that was a great catch.
Great play by the right fielder there, brings up number
Jackson Ruiz, the right fielder, comes down with a great catch. And now this brings up E.J. Cox. And I was telling you about E.J. Cox, hit the first home run of this tournament. Last night hit the first grand slam of this tournament. This is a kid with a lot of power. He can be the difference in this game.
Yeah, that's my first look at EJ. Gets a breaking ball to start him off. I would imagine his reputation has earned him a lot of breaking balls at this point in the tournament.
It's going to be outside ball 2. They may be pitching around him a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if you put him on first base, that's probably a win, right? If you get him to wave at something he shouldn't swing at, that's a bigger win, and there you go.
There you go, inside ball, and he swings at it. You can tell he wanted a big piece of that.
So you told me to look out for this guy, so I just did some quick research as he chops one foul. He's 5 for 8 with a double, a triple, 2 homers, and 14 RBIs in 3 games in this tournament.
That is incredible. That is some incredible news. And it's a guy who also plays football. I imagine he's probably a pretty good football player as well.
I would bet so. He got him out front on the breaker. That's how you pitch that guy.
And quickly, 2 outs here.
A lot of off speed. Pitch him away. If you throw him a fastball, get it up in his eyes, that was textbook right there.
Earlier, I had the Beaufort County Lumberton game that was mostly a pitcher's duel until the last inning. And
great game.
I think things are looking like we may see some more of that right here.
Starting to shape up that way. I was going to invoke that earlier when you were talking about playing for one run. There were some opportunities in that game where a ground ball to second base would have broken a tie, and it stayed tied until the 6th inning, and then the wheels kind of fell off for Beaufort County. But they had a great run this tournament.
Swing through, strike one.
He's got a live arm. He's got some action on that fastball. He likes to elevate it, make him chase.
Brazen Clark, the batter here.
That's a good spot. Just off the edge.
Fouls that one off. Back toward us. Brazen Clark,
go ahead.
No, saying he's a Atlanta Braves fan and a fan of the great Chipper Jones.
Quite a few Atlanta Braves fans in the DBB World Series.
Absolutely, the team of the South.
The entire thing is in Braves country. Might have some Nationals fans up in Virginia, I imagine. But it's mostly Braves country.
Funny enough, the Louisiana team seemed to have a few San Diego Padres fans on them, which is interesting.
I mean, the Padres did amass a very fun and likable roster. That was a good pitch, by the way, that just missed for a walk to Brazen Clark.
Brings up number 18, Max McDaniel.
Max McDaniel gonna be up here with one runner on and 2 outs.
The runner for the catcher is number 1, Dalen Moore.
Dalen Moore coming in to be the courtesy runner for the catcher.
The courtesy runner can really impact the game in this kind of thing. If you got somebody who's got wheels on the bench that you can throw in there, you can replace a catcher with a base stealer. You can impact the game in a big way.
It adds such another level to it. And I think if you're someone kind of like me who doesn't follow travel ball as much, it's a huge part of the game here.
Well, and even my 6 years at USCB as the sports information director, we played NAIA at the time. They had the courtesy run.
Really?
We had a young man only officially played in 2 games one year, set the school record for stolen bases.
That is incredible. I did not realize the NAIA level allowed that. That's
They allow the runner for the catcher and the re-entry rule, so you can re-enter your starters once. So
wow.
When coaches get their head around that, and you can have a light-hitting shortstop, and you hit for him at a big spot and then re-enter him on defense, you can really impact the game with those little substitutions. And here we go, trying to steal a base.
And they got him. Great throw from the catcher. That's going to put the 3rd out on the board, and we'll head to the top of the 3rd. Still knotted up at 0-0. We'll be right back at the DBB World Series in Beaufort, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Hi, I'm Jake Higgins, and we want to welcome you to an iconic American tradition, the Highway 21 Drive-In Theater. Family fun at its best, offering new release movies while providing great food and lifelong memories. We have 3 huge screens and have been voted one of the top 10 drive-ins in America. Come out this week for family fun, great food, current movies, and experiences that will last forever. The Highway 21 Drive-In. Visit us online or Facebook for the latest features.
Looking for a great career opportunity? Beaufort County, South Carolina has several job openings in areas that will match your skill set. We're looking for emergency medical professionals, detention center officers, stormwater and ground crews, aircraft mechanics, alcohol and drug specialists, medical professionals, IT specialists, library assistants, bus drivers, and much more. Beaufort County offers competitive salaries, best-in-class benefits, and a positive work environment. Apply today at BeaufortCountySC.gov.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by WHHI Television. WHHI News, the #1 news leader in Beaufort, Hampton, and Jasper counties in South Carolina. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Loco Sports.
Texas number 21, Paxton Drake.
Paxton Drake going to come up here to lead things off, and we were talking. Beckett Johnson, had such a great performance. This is his first pitching performance of this tournament, so he can go the full 95 pitches today. Be interesting to see what all he's got, and the way he's getting through these batters, that might be a complete game.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely on that track.
Chopper over to third, fires over, and that's going to be the first out.
Long throw and nice play from Gabe McCrary over there.
Ground out to the third baseman brings up the leadoff hitter, number 4, Bentley Jernigan.
Jernigan, he's the one who hosed the runner to end the inning. Back to the top of the order.
I feel like that's something you don't see too often, a leadoff hitter that's also your catcher. Strike one there.
That was a little bit of a bender. He's got an arsenal. I feel like he shows a lot of different looks.
Strike two, just nothing Jernigan had for that one. We see some fans starting to pull out their umbrellas. Might have a little rain here.
Yeah, I was looking at the radar on the way over, and it looked like we may have a couple showers pass over, but
3-pitch strikeout for Beckett Johnson, just incredible and quickly. 2 outs for Livingston, Texas.
No, it looks like we may have a couple little showers pass over.
2 outs.
There's one cell that may get a little dicey closer to 8, but maybe we get it in before then if they keep throwing strikes like they are right now.
It's high and deep into left center. Center fielder gives it a chase and comes down with it. And just like that, 3 outs. Beckett Johnson continues to cruise. Still nothing here. DBB Baseball World Series 2024 here in Beaufort, South Carolina. We'll be right back.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Beaufort County, South Carolina Parks and Recreation. Come rise with us.
Beautiful Beaufort County Passive Parks are your natural outdoor getaway. Our accessible, nature-based outdoor recreation is perfect for hiking, biking, enjoying wildlife, nature studies, family picnics, relaxing, and more. Experience the feels and sounds of nature at the Beaufort County Passive Parks. Visit our website for park locations and more information.
Thank you for watching, and congratulations to the teams that made it to the 2024 DBB World Series. We hope you are enjoying beautiful Beaufort County, South Carolina.
I still get lots of guns in race because they won't put it on blue. You can't get it nowhere. Blue used to have one.
We're back here, DBB World Series 2024, 0-0 game here with Mississippi and Texas. Just great work from Beckett Johnson so far for this Mississippi team.
Max McDaniel.
7 strikeouts through 3 innings for Johnson, but Field has faced the minimum through 2. He got that caught stealing to get him out of the last inning, and now he faces the bottom third.
11 or something like that.
Strike one there for strike two.
It's a pretty dirty breaker right there.
Yeah, and we've been going on about Beckett Johnson, but Luke Field has been really good from the mound for Livingston as well.
Really strong.
Swing and a miss right through it. That's going to be strike 3.
That's how you want to see your ace attack the bottom third of the order, too. Don't mess around with these guys. Make them beat you. The last thing you want to do is walk somebody at the bottom of the order, set up the top of the order to get something going. So, great start to the inning for Field. Feels like a tennis match right now, waiting for somebody to break serve.
It's going to be just inside for ball one.
Yeah, that is a strike all the way. I'm a little off center, so I'll give the umpire some grace, but it'll look good for me.
Swing through that one. That's a strike one, so 1-1 count here.
They did go bankrupt. Like a month after they did go bankrupt? As far as I know, they went bankrupt. The deal applies to 15 regional sports networks owned by Diamond Sports Group.
Gabe McCrary, the batter for Hattiesburg, Mississippi, swings through that one. 1-2 count now. Luke Field continues the deal here for Livingston, Texas.
These guys seem like they understand the assignment, and the assignment is complete game if you can do it.
Swing through that one. Wow. So Luke Field, 2 strikeouts to start this inning off.
That is a filthy breaker. Not a lot of horizontal movement on it, but it drops a lot vertically. And you saw that was a good job by McCrary to stay back on it, but he just waved over the top of it and he fell off the table.
Kane Johnson now up to bat for Hattiesburg. That one right down the pipe for strike one.
I believe I'd start jumping on that first pitch if I were them, because he is attacking the zone.
In the dirt.
Neutralize that breaking ball a little bit. Although I have a suspicion if they start jumping on it, he'll start throwing that get me over curveball to start them off and pitch them backwards. The man knows how to pitch. He's not just throwing out there.
Oh, yeah. He definitely has worked. And, you know, these kids, all the training that is out there these days, pitchers have just gotten so good over the years. So that's going to be the 1-2 count now. Luke Field strikes him out.
He was walking toward the dugout as soon as he let it go, too. Some confidence coming from Luke Field as he strikes out the side, through the order once in the minimum. We got a Donnybrook going there.
Yeah, Donnybrook, we got that going. This has been great. And we will be right back here, top of the fourth, as this one's flying by here on Beaufort County TV.
The Loco Media Network is the place to keep up with local sports news across the South Carolina Lowcountry and subscribe to all your favorite shows. From the Loco Sports Lowdown at Loco Pigskin Live to the Loco Hoops Report at USCB All Access. Plus new shows like Red's Barbershop, where NYC and Syracuse hoops legend Tony Red Bruin opens up his Rolodex and talks hoops with stars past and present, like Sam Perkins and Jay Billis. And Under the Bus, featuring hilarious banter on the biggest stories in sports from Hall of Fame sports writer Curry Kirkpatrick, former ESPN SportsCenter anchor Bob Stevens, and legendary Hilton Head Prep basketball coach Rich Basirico. Find them all on the Loco Media YouTube channel or at locosports.com. Go Loco!
Thank you for watching the DBB World Series, brought to you by Sunny Summers Cafe next to Publix on Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort.
Don't have cable? No problem. You can now stream WHHI TV on Roku, Fire TV.
We are back here, DBB Baseball World Series 2024. Burton Wells Park, Beaufort, South Carolina. Pitchers duel here, nothing in the top of the fourth.
It's my kind of baseball. I like it. U.S. Open conditions, tough scoring.
Absolutely.
I like defense.
Jake Young going to watch strike one, so 1-1 count quickly for him. Beckett Johnson continues to pitch a magical game here. Chopper out. That's going to find its way through the hole.
Nice piece by Jake Young, just able to hook it through the 5-6 hole, straight back. That's first hit of the game. No, second hit. He's got 2 knocks. Jake Young 2 for 2.
Good start for Jake Young. Braden Goins coming up. Jake Young going to take his lead at first. Right on the outside corner for strike 1.
Friend Kevin Libby from WHHI TV tuning in, says we sound amazing on the call. That's always good to hear.
Always good to get that feedback. That gets away from the first baseman. Not going to go far enough, though, for Jake Young to make any advance.
Probably a good call. There's not a lot of room over there, and it just depends. If it hits the fence and kicks toward the outfield, you can take off, but you got to read the kick off the fence. Come straight back to him, you're going to be dead.
Because they're swinging a miss. That's strike 2. Beckett Johnson's still dealing. Yeah, I've noticed that about the dimensions of this field, really, especially right behind home plate. If anything gets away from the catcher, it doesn't go very far.
There's not much room there, not for this level.
Strike 3. Beckett Johnson continues just to mow them down.
8 Ks now for Johnson. We're starting to get into the territory where we got to start searching up the DBB record books and see what strikeouts.
I was just thinking that because I had to imagine he might be getting
we hit
close.
double digits, we might have to start looking it up. Get our crack research staff on it.
Beckett Johnson fouled off, hits off
Maybe
the fence
Kevin
there.
Libby can get on that while he's tuned in. Let me know. DBB Junior Boys World Series record for strikeouts in the game.
Pretty good crowd here. Said Livingston, Texas brought a pretty good travel party with them, but pretty good showing from the Hattiesburg, Mississippi folks as well. Chase is over to first.
Gotta get this man to second base.
Young takes his lead. Johnson with the pitch. That's going to be in there, strike 2.
Johnson must be pretty deceptive with his move to the plate because the base runners over there haven't looked entirely comfortable so far.
Yeah, they're playing it kind of conservative there, which has not been the way most of this tournament's gone.
Yeah, see, he's leaning back as he goes to the plate, so they're a little. But he may have crossed up his catcher there, so they get the base anyway.
As we said, bases are going to be hard to come by in this game. That could turn out huge for Livingston, Texas.
That is massive. Now you got him in scoring position with 1 out. Ground ball gets him to third, and you got a chance to score on a wild pitch and pass ball. Oh, that is disgusting.
Oh.
Had him falling backwards out of the box, and it was over the heart of the plate. Just a big sweeper. That's a sweeper, right?
That is an impressive pitch right there.
I think that's the pitch they're calling a sweeper in the big leagues. That's what it looks like.
And that makes sense. He had the batter completely fooled on that one.
That was
just
disgusting. A left-hander has no chance against that.
And I'll tell you, if Beckett Johnson has a pitching coach, I would use his highlight film as my advertisements.
Phew. This kid is something else. But again, Fields matching him tit for tat.
Yeah. Just really good pitching on both sides here.
Now remember, we might get to see these teams play each other 2 more times. If they grounds out to second.
That'll be the 3rd out. So just continued dominance from Beckett Johnson, allows 1 hit, but nothing else doing for Texas. And we will be right back here at Burton Wells Park on BCTV.
Don't have cable? No problem. You can now stream WHHI TV on Roku, Fire TV, and on WHHITV.com. Just search WHHI TV and download our app. It's that easy.
Thank you for watching the DBB World Series, brought to you by Bricks on Boundary Street in Beaufort. We serve our nation's heroes and their families and our community neighbors who we love and work hard for every day.
Tune in to watch WHHI TV Daily Newscast, where we strive to bring you more news more often. We cover local headlines, weather, and sports every odd hour, On the Hour. Hear from your local government officials, shop owners, sports directors, healthcare providers, and many more. WHHI-TV, your hyper-local news channel.
The Beaufort County Library serves and supports the community for learning, for leisure, for life. Our locations are gathering places that allow all residents free access to education, technology, and literacy development. Your library has many resources that are available to you. Summer readings and events, free Wi-Fi and public computers, access to meeting rooms and study rooms, plus multiple digital resources. Visit your local Beaufort County Library. Your library card is waiting for you.
Bentley
Library offers two books.
And the leadoff man, Bentley Blancett up here, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and Livingston, Texas, here in the Junior DBB World Series over on. He bunts that one out.
I like the idea, but don't drop the barrel.
Over on field one, we've got Hattiesburg taking on JPRD in the Boys World Series. So big night for Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Hattiesburg on top 5-0 over there. Trying to break through here against Luke Fields.
Bentley Lancet, the leadoff guy, going to square it for another bunt, pulls it back in.
They're definitely expecting it now. You lose the element of surprise when you don't get the first one down.
That'll go outside and get away from the catcher.
Might get it if he squeezes it. He was trying to frame it on the edge and didn't quite get around it. I knew what he was saying. You could see what he was trying to do, though. He was trying to steal a strike for his guy.
Now be in the dirt, so 3-1 quickly. Luke Field falls behind.
I thought he called that a strike.
Oh, maybe he did. We'll be right, 2-2.
That one did get in the dirt.
That one in the dirt, 3-2. Full count here.
It's a big pitch here for Field. He's walked one and they erased him on a caught stealing. I don't think he wants to put this guy on base and try his luck. Bracken Lambert excited on the other stream. JPRD gets on the board with a home run.
Fireworks seem to be offensively on field one. We got the pitching fireworks over here.
I like the pitcher's duel personally.
That'll be inside, ball one. So leadoff man works a walk.
I'm selfishly excited because I want to see Blancett try to swipe a bag here. I'm a big fan of the stolen base. One of the things I love about, they're taking the ball from Field.
Wow, and that is really unexpected because he's been really good throughout this game.
He has not allowed a hit, my friends. 5 strikeouts and 2 walks through 3, and he's done. If I knew more about the pitch count limits, I would probably understand it better.
Yeah, I assume that's what it is, and maybe even thinking ahead for other games ahead, but that is really shocking to see a pitcher in the middle, not allowing a hit, and they're going to go ahead and make the change.
Final pitch count for Luke Field, 45. 45 pitches for Field.
That's my guess. It's a pitching thing, and they can bring him back tomorrow or Wednesday or something.
And I believe between innings, the coach had radioed up here to the box trying to find more out on the pitching count, so must have been part of the Livingston strategy. And
it is an interesting move.
He can throw 95 tomorrow.
I mean, there are definitely different philosophies on this, but my philosophy is if a guy's got good stuff, you just ride him because it's a 50-50 proposition if he's going to have it again tomorrow.
It is, yeah, and that's what they're saying is he will be able to throw 95 pitches tomorrow, and I can definitely understand the strategy, but man, when a guy's hot, you got to kind of roll with him, especially against a really good team like Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Well, I'll tell you, 13-year-olds aren't going to be very effective for 95 pitches if they threw 45 the day before. You've got him right now. He's very effective. You could get another 45 or 50 out of him. I don't know. He knows his staff better than I do. He knows what he's got left over there and how many he needs to get through however many games he's got to win. But, man, I'd like to let him ride and see what he can do.
Absolutely. That was definitely a shocking turn of events here, and we will see the new pitcher come out.
On the other hand, maybe he saw something we didn't with Fields' delivery, his mechanics starting to break down in some way or another, and thought this was the best move. So it's a hard job. There's a lot to manage out there. I've been a part of it for a long time, so I understand it's not a second-guessing thing. It's just a wondering about the decision, about what goes into it.
The new pitcher will be Braden Goins. Braden Goins was the third baseman for these first 3 innings. First 4 innings, I guess. We're in the bottom of the 4th.
Feels like a pivotal moment in this game. Like whoever blinks first loses, and going to the bullpen here. It's a big spot. I would guess Blanchett is going to try the catcher, although the catcher Jernigan's 1 for 1 throwing him out so far, so that's in the back of your mind.
Braden Goings, another one of those Astros fans, fan of Jose Altuve. Grows up, wants to be an MLB player or an orthodontist.
Yeah, that's a solid fallback plan.
A lot of good money to be made in either of those fields.
Well, as somebody who just paid for 1 round of braces and has another one on the way, I can attest to that.
Yeah, I think most everybody I know spent money at the orthodontist at one way or another. So
that's a check you just plan on writing these days. Luke Field, by the way, I was getting around to telling everybody that, like me, his favorite movie is Major League, and his favorite food is sushi.
Pretty good combination. Major League, a classic movie, Charlie Sheen, and probably my favorite baseball movie of all time.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I feel like I have different categories of baseball movie.
Sure.
Sentimental, Field of Dreams, comedy, absolutely Major League. All around though, maybe Bull Durham.
Bull Durham is a great choice. Bull Durham is a really good one. Also enjoy Moneyball a lot.
That's a great one for a more inside look at the game. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with the baseball movie. Rookie of the Year, Henry Rowengarter, grabbed all of our hearts.
Really, I think baseball's probably got the best amount of movies
It
out
really
there.
lends itself to movies. It really does. There's a lot of downtime in between plays for, conversations and dialogue to take place.
Absolutely,
like this.
just a lot of different stuff with that. So, all right, we are back here.
For Mississippi, number 27, Josh McCarty.
McCarty grounded out to third his first time up. They're definitely concerned about Blanchett over there.
Blanchett could cause a lot of trouble for this new pitcher. Braden going to try to hold him at first. That's going to get through the wickets.
Lead, but yeah, through the wickets, 5-hole. Didn't cover the 5-hole.
So that puts Blanchett in scoring position, and as we said, that could be huge in this game.
And he's the kind of guy who's probably going to score on a hit to the outfield, even with less than 2 outs. This is a nervous moment as a coach. You just made a bold move to make a pitching change, and you need your guy to find the zone here.
That's going to be on that outside corner for a strike.
He's also got some nice arm side run. He came in and caught the corner. Now he's found it. Oh, didn't give him the call?
Yeah, did not give him 3-1 count there.
That looked good.
So hitters count for McCarthy here. Runner in scoring position. He's going to send that one deep. Looks like the outfielder will be under it.
Ruiz lining himself up, but they're not going to test him. Thought they would at least deke there and try to draw a throw and see if he throws it. airmails it somewhere, but
Showing a lot of respect to Jax Ruiz. Jax Ruiz out there in right field.
that's a grown man out there. I imagine he's got a pretty good arm.
We've seen some pretty great throws from the outfield in this tournament from just all throughout this.
Sam Knowles from Beaufort County hosed the guy at third today.
Sends that one foul for strike one.
Shout out to Alex Hunt, Rob Shipshack, Rob Simmons, and Will Wareham, who coached that 13U team, picked up 2 wins in the tournament.
That'll be inside, ball one.
It's a hard thing being the host team. You really don't get the same opportunities to kind of test yourself along the way that the teams who have played their way to do, and just kind of go in the blind. Don't know what it's going to look like. This guy's hard to play.
Very impressive run by the Beaufort County junior boys.
And now Alex Hunt up there working tonight.
It's been impressive to see him put all the hours in him behind the scenes and then get
I
a
love
coach.
watching him coach. He's good at it. Nice pitch. Goins with a nice bender to lock Johnson up, and then he threw that 2-seamer on the inside corner. Frozen.
Just like that, Goins. 2 outs.
Number 21, Ian Hinton.
Ian Hinton up to bat here for Mississippi.
Yeah, it was home plate umpire or third base for you guys.
Ooh, and that was inside, almost hit Hinton. Look in here. Whew. Inside corner right there.
He really spots that pitch well. He throws it where it looks like it's on the chalk, and it comes in on the corner. Oh!
Ooh, nice breaking ball to get into the zone there.
They got some guys who are well trained at pitching. I mean, they're, like I said earlier, they're not just throwing it up there. They are pitching to spots. They got a plan.
It's going to be chopped over, foul. Yeah, we're starting to kind of see maybe why the coach felt comfortable pulling his pitcher so early. He's got a pretty good battery there.
He had another dude. Will and Johnson is a nice left-handed look too. You know, maybe as a reliever later in the tournament after a hard-throwing righty. Excuse me, it was Field who came out of the game. But Field looks like he's got closer type stuff too.
Absolutely, Field with a lot to work with.
They may not plan on riding him tomorrow, but if you could bring him in to close one out, that would be huge.
Could be huge, really huge for them. 1-2 count here to Ian Hinton. Bentley Blanchett takes his lead. You know, Mississippi would love to try to get him something. That's going to be chopped over to first base. Going to get duffed by the first baseman, and that's going to put runners at the corners.
Yeah, it's a tough play, but he was there in time. I think he just started to dart back to maybe tried to take a look at the runner and see how much time he had, and took his eye off. Split second.
Now up to the plate, number 11, E.J. Cox.
He definitely was straying about as far as you want to stray, so that starts to come into the back of your head.
And now when you need a run, this is the guy you really want at the plate. So
yeah, that is not a guy you want to face in this situation.
That is high. He comes under it.
Oh my God. That's a big league pop-up. Haynes doing a great job to stick with it. That's Aiden Haynes. We haven't gotten to say his name much because the DH is hitting for him, but great play there to stick with it and make the play and get out of a big jam.
Just amazing work from Texas to get out of that. Good pitching, and they bring in a reliever. And we will now head to the top of the fifth. Still not at it. Nothing here. DBB World Series, Beaufort County, South Carolina.
The Beaufort County Library offers 2 bookmobiles that serve all residents of Beaufort County. With nearly all of the services customers expect from a branch library, you can sign up for or renew library cards, check out and return books, and request books from the online library catalog. On board our fully handicap accessible 26-foot bookmobiles, you'll find a wide variety of materials, including books for children, teens, adults, bestsellers, and large print. Visit our website for schedules and more information.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World
Back here,
Series.
DBB World Series 2024. Beckett Johnson continuing his great performance, and Beckett Johnson says his favorite baseball player is the Braves phenom Spencer Strider, the Clemson grad, who unfortunately out with injury this year, but one of the best young arms in the game.
So fun to watch him pitch. I would have thought he would have been more on the lefty, maybe a Max Fried guy. But,
but I think Strider's just one of those guys that lefty
Strider's
righty.
definitely he's electric. How about Paul Skeens? He's electric too. You're wearing Pirates colors too.
I do have a Pirates colored shirt on.
Closing the book on field, he went 3+, no hits. No runs allowed, 2 walks, 5 Ks. The no runs things are hard to go, and he did a great job getting out of that jam.
So Michael Murphy leading things off here against Beckett Johnson. Texas trying to figure something out here.
Bottom third of the order here. Murphy struck out his first time.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Hattiesburg hit for a little while that last inning. We'll see how Johnson does after a little more extended rest.
Oh, that was smoked to the outfield, but it will be called.
That was hit on the screws right at the center fielder, and that is a tough play to read. That one hit straight overhead is tough. And it almost burned him, but a good job out there by Hinton to reel it in.
Yeah, he did a great job tracking it, and that really could have been trouble for Mississippi if he misplays that ball.
Line drive right at you is so tough to read. He did a great job of staying behind it.
Strike one from Beckett Johnson.
Field probably a little disappointed that he didn't get to finish the job on the mound, but he can do the job here at the plate.
Swing through that one. 0-2.
One of the things we always try to impress upon our kids is however the game's gone so far, you've still got a chance to impact it going forward. Find a way.
That one spikes into the dirt a little bit. Ball one. So 1-2 count here with 1 out.
9 strikeouts so far for Johnson. He's allowed 2 hits, both to Jake Young. 3-hole hitter.
That's going to be chopped to the second baseman. He's going to find it. Has an easy play. So 2 away so far here. Top of the 5th inning here.
Strikeouts are cool, but soft contact's even better. It's more efficient, gets everybody involved, more democratic, as they say in Boulder.
2 outs, nobody on, brings up number 21.
Strikeouts are fascist.
Paxton Drake, the first baseman up the bat here. Lefty-lefty matchup. Strike. Beckett Johnson is continuing to find all kinds of ways to get in the zone.
He is a very good young pitcher.
That's going to be sent over to the shortstop. It's going to be a tough play. He's going to get it. Wow.
Nice play by Blansett, charging to come get it, throwing on the run. 1-2-3 inning light on pitches for Johnson. That's just what he needed if he wants to go the distance. Still got a Donnybrook, scoreless.
Still got a Donnybrook, and this has just been great, not just pitching-wise, defensive-wise, and we still say 0-0 heading to the bottom of the 5th.
At Beaufort County Parks and Recreation, we're renewing our commitment to our community through respect, integrity, and a standard of excellence. Whether you want to grow your family through fun and affordable sports, exercise, activities, or swimming, we'll show you and your family courtesy, compassion, and dignity every step of the way. Come rise with us for the fun of it.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Bojangles on Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort. Bojangles, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bo knows baseball. Bo knows Beaufort. It's Bo time.
There's something for everyone at the Highway 21 Drive-In. We have double features on 2 screens for movie lovers of all ages. Our concessions are always open and feature something for everyone. It's affordable for the whole family. Bring the kids or a date for a night under the stars and create some lasting memories. Highway 21 Drive-In, where the stars come out at night. Call 843-846-4500 for this weekend's double features.
Back here on Beaufort County Television, here at the 2024 DBB Junior World Series. All knotted up 0-0. Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Livingston, Texas. Here the last game of the day here at Field 2. And it's been a great one, I'll tell you that.
It certainly has. Really good pitching, solid defense.
Leading off the bottom
We've had some
half
balls
of
hit
the
hard right at
Mississippi, number 15, Brazen Clark.
Brazen Clark now coming up to lead this inning off.
6, 7, 8 in the order due up here for Hattiesburg. Clark walked his first time, and then his courtesy runner was thrown out trying to steal second.
So break in there for strike one.
Like that get me over breaking ball. Pitching him backwards.
Fouled off. That's gonna
fastball up and in, look a lot faster.
land over on field one.
Now he's way ahead. Got a lot of options here.
Braden Goins, 0-2 pitch. Fouled off to stay alive.
Interestingly, the Texas State Tournament just wrapped up last Monday. A week ago today. So they ran it right back pretty quickly.
Wow, that was a quick turnaround for this Livingston team.
Probably beneficial, I would say. If you play a lot of travel ball, you're used to playing, every weekend for the most part.
Yeah, I absolutely think for some of these kids that they're the adrenaline carries them. I mean, it's easier to keep on playing than it is to take too long to break, and that'll be strike three.
Painted the corner. He really spots that thing well on the edge.
Not batting.
It looks like a ball all the way until it gets to the plate, and then it just shoots in over the corner.
Max McDaniel now up to bat.
There it is again.
That's once again a strike. Man, strike two quickly. Ahead 0-2.
I could be wrong. They might have played in an extra tournament last year.
And that's going to be strike three.
They played some 14U teams. So, yeah, it's actually been a while since their state tournaments. They actually played a tournament last week to tune up.
So it's the team that really loves to go play baseball, play anybody, it sounds like.
Good idea to go get tuned up if it's been a month since you played.
They're showing it right now. Strike on the outside corner.
Put a hurting on their local 14U All-Stars, by the way.
Wow. That's just impressive. What was the score on that one?
13-2.
Thing is, I believe that completely. This is a very good team.
Yeah, they did.
Swung, strike three.
Struck out the side. Goodness. He knew what he was doing when he removed field and went to Mr. Goins.
You wonder how many of these guys he's got back there.
You do.
This is impressive.
It does make one wonder.
This is impressive. We will now head to the top of the sixth in this pitcher's duel. Nothing here at BCTV, the DBB World Series. Make sure to check out Festive Beaufort, your exclusive ticket to all the excitement happening across Beaufort County. Join us as we explore vibrant events that bring our community together. From local flavors at seafood festivals to creativity at art shows, Festive Beaufort celebrates the heart and soul of our community. Don't miss the stories behind these events that make Beaufort County shine.
Tune in and discover why Beaufort County is the place for every occasion. Festive Beaufort is where the spirit of our community comes alive. Find episodes of Festive Beaufort on BCTV, on the BCTV YouTube channel, and on the BCTV app.
What's going on, everybody? I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am. My name is Livingston, founder of Beaufort Zone, and we're looking for sponsors for our live streams. We're going to be broadcasting Beaufort High sports all year long. So you name it, football, volleyball, basketball, softball, baseball, all right here on Beaufort's Own. And we're looking for sponsors. So send us an email at info@BeaufortZone.com.
Number 55, Ryder Currency.
So Ryder Currency coming up here for Livingston, Texas. I believe that's going to be the first pinch hitter we're going to see for the day.
Yeah, and the 9-hole.
So we recently got a
If he hits that one, it's going to go foul.
For Cam Johnson.
0-2 count here. Ryder Currency. Look in from Beckett Johnson. It's going to be high. Big ball one there. Finds that one, good pitch. Strike three. So quickly the first out.
Jernigan brings up number 1, Jax
Ruiz.
Hope Jernigan isn't injured or something.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see in the next inning if he comes out. That will get by the catcher.
Trying to frame that one on the corner. No harm, no foul with nobody on base. Johnson up to 10 strikeouts. We did confirm the record is 15.
And one count now to Jax Ruiz. Tall right fielder.
Yes, he's a big fellow, although he squats down at the plate. Doesn't look as big at the plate as
Doesn't,
no.
He makes that strike zone a little bit smaller. He's going to chop that one foul. So
he looks huge standing in right field.
I think that's a two-seamer. Just by looking at the movement.
Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike three. 11 strikeouts. Beckett Johnson. This is 11, yeah.
11 Ks. Is the record in a game, and if you want to win a trivia contest, it was set in 2004 by Evan Dorr out of North Augusta.
Now batting for
6 innings he did it in. That's pretty impressive.
Jake Young, first pitch strike.
Only had 18 opportunities, struck out 15 of them.
It's going to be a chopper, and he's going to make a wild. That throw is going to end up out in the outfield. Young going to head to second, and he's going to slide in.
Ill-advised there. I mean, Johnson, if you're going to get him, you're going to need to set your feet and throw a strike over there. And he just tried to do a little too much there, but maybe he didn't want to get an out without a strikeout.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to score it a hit and an error. I don't think he was going to throw him out regardless.
Would have been a really tough play coming off the mound like that to come down with it.
For number 7, Braden
I mean, he couldn't have placed it any better. Swinging bunt, very effective.
Now the pitcher, Braden Goen, up here. Sends that one foul.
Give him a minute and see what he says.
Ringo had been very effective on the mound in his right as he came in during the 4th inning. Relieve Luke Field.
My scoring is far from official, but I've got Jake Young 3 for 3 since I did score that a hit. And it was scored a hit by the Hattiesburg game changer, so I'll take that as a vote of confidence.
Well, now we got a rundown here. Chase runner back, and he is going to be tagged. Is he tagged out?
Yeah.
Yes, he did get the tag on him. So that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. And Livingston, Texas threatens, but still not able to get anything going as we head to this bottom of the 6th. Pitcher's duel continues here, DBB 2024 World Series.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Local's Restaurant, Convenience, and Specialty Store on Possum Hill Road in Beaufort.
Hey Loco sports fans, the Loco Sports Lowdown is your ticket to staying in the know about the latest local sports news, insight, and analysis from around the Lowcountry. Tune in live or stream on demand on the Loco Media Network on YouTube.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Local's Restaurant, Convenience, and Specialty Store on Possum Hill Road in Beaufort.
Thank you for watching the DBB World Series. DBB offering youth baseball for over 65 years.
The Loco Media Network is the place to keep up with local sports news across the South Carolina Lowcountry and subscribe to all your favorite shows. From the Loco Sports Lowdown and Loco Pigskin Live to the Loco Hoops Report and USCB All Access. Plus new shows like Red's Barbershop and Under the Bus, featuring hilarious banter on the biggest stories in sports. Find them all on the Loco Media YouTube channel. Go Loco!
And we're back, DBB 2024 World Series. Nothing. Yeah, we were talking earlier about Spencer Strider for the Braves, an old co-worker of mine back when I was in Atlanta. Got to recently interview Strider. What about baseball? It's about his love of independent music.
Yeah.
So really, he's just a fascinating character. Braves are actually doing a giveaway in a few weeks where they will give out vinyl records of music that Spencer Strider has picked.
Nice. Strider's playlist? I like that. I'm a bit of an independent music guy myself. Worked in a record store for 7 years, so I got introduced to all kinds of different stuff. Picked up a lot of eclectic tastes.
Number 1, Dalen Moore.
Dalen Moore leading things off here for Mississippi.
Pinch hitter, right?
Outside low for ball 1. Oh, and that's going to be smoked, and that is going to be fair.
2 out of the box.
It's going to be a good throw, but he's going to be just in there, and he is fired up in his dugout.
As he
fired up
should
as
be.
well.
Put a great swing on one, hooked it into the corner, and was digging for 2 out of the box and wasn't going to accept anything less. That's big time. That's how you start a rally right there. Pinch hitting in the 9-hole. And I got the top of the order coming up.
Bentley Blanchett.
I mean, everybody's got a role. It takes everybody. We're going to get a spot to get you up to the plate. Be ready for your opportunity and jump on there.
Blanchett here going to see if he can bring this runner home. Pretty good hit on that one. Go out to foul toward field 3.
So a little tardy.
One of the Livingston parents going to go field that one.
Got some nice compliments on the complex and Buford today from the Lumberton coaches.
He shot that will be first baseman will get it. The officially essentially works as a swinging bunt and puts the go-ahead run on third base.
Good base running by Moore.
Ground ball
for the throw to go across the diamond and moving up 80 feet, right? We're just playing 80?
I think we are just playing 80 feet, yeah. Yeah, I can't say enough about the great job Beaufort County Parks and Recreation has done just with this facility, and it's been just a great place for this tournament.
Yeah, they've had to let Oscar Frazier go for a couple weeks, but we forgive him. We understand. A lot of work went into getting this place World Series ready, and it looks as good as it ever has.
That looks like that's going to be ball 2.
I was joking about that last night. We had softball practice at Oscar Frazier, and the grass was a little taller than usual, and I said, yeah, they've been busy last couple of weeks getting the miles ready.
This has been an all-hands-on-deck operation as that one goes through the middle, and that's going to score our first run of the game. Hattiesburg, Mississippi jumps on board.
Base hit straight up the middle, plates the first run of the ball game. Up next to bat, number 24.
Great piece of hitting by McCarty there, staying up the middle. Bounced it right over second base. Brought home Moore, who did a great job of starting the rally. Good job throughout the inning.
Man of the hour, Beckett Johnson, looking to see if he can give himself a little bit more of a cushion to work with.
You know he's feeling good right now, knowing that he's got a lead, and knowing that with just one out here, he's got a chance to maybe help him out onto it.
Foul. Strike. Oh, right up the middle. Back-to-back hits straight through the hole.
That one was roped.
And Johnson fired up as he hits the first base. He's excited.
Absolute ropes up the middle there. Definitely starting to time up Goins. They've seen that breaking ball. They're hunting fastballs.
Now a courtesy runner coming out for Beckett Johnson. Ian Hitton coming up now. 2 on, 1 out.
This is a huge spot. Livingston, you got to try to limit the damage here through the middle of the order.
Tristan Simmons, courtesy runner, takes a big lead at first. Big cut from Ian Hitton, strike 1.
That
1-1 count.
Chance for a beginning here with the 4-hit EJ Cox on deck.
That is going to go deep, and it will be tracked by the center fielder. He's going to come down with it. They're going to test that. No, he's going to stay at second. Smart base running decision there.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. 2 hard steps, make him throw it. If it's on line, get back. And so, Young definitely put it on line. Certainty out there now in center field. Put it on line. Young is now behind the plate, so Jernigan out of the game.
So 2 away for EJ Cox, the man who's earned a little bit of a reputation as the power hitter here.
Yeah, the hype. Let's see if he can catch back up to the hype train.
Still third. Not even going to throw to check. He will double steal there. Wow. Aggressive play as they want to try to tack on as many runs as they can before this final inning of play. EJ going to step out.
Cox is big foul. If he catches up to one, but they've definitely scouted him.
In the dirt, that's going to get away.
Great read.
Throws it up. He's safe.
Great read by McCarty. Didn't hesitate at all. We talked earlier about it being kind of a short backstop here. There's not a lot of room. Bounces right back. You could easily get yourself in trouble, but he trusted himself, read it in the dirt, and got going.
Very smart base running in those past few sequences from McCarty. So really impressed with what he has been able to do on the base path. And now it's 2-0. And the way this game has gone, 2-0 feels about like 20-0.
Feels like a lot. Oh, we only got 1 inning left.
Yeah.
Right? So Beckett Johnson has been locked in.
EJ going to lay off that one. It's going to be strike 2.
Johnson just 69 pitches, so he is well poised to finish this thing off. Send Hattiesburg into the championship game.
Swing and a miss. That's going to get away from the catcher, but he will tag Jay Knox out. And that will end the inning, but not after, or not before Hattiesburg, Mississippi tacks on 2. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Final chance for Livingston, Texas. Here at the DBB World Series. Burt Wells, Beaufort County, South Carolina.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series on Beaufort County Television. Watch your local government and community in action on Beaufort County Television. Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Locals Restaurant, Convenience, and Specialty Store on Possum Hill Road in Beaufort.
Thank you for watching the DB Baseball World Series, brought to you by Bojangles on Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort. Bojangles, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bo knows baseball. Bo knows Beaufort. It's Bo time.
There's something for everyone at the Highway.
We're back here. A little bit of rain falling here on beautiful Burton Wells Field in Beaufort County, but the action has been hot. It's a 2-0 lead for Mississippi. Final chance here for Livingston, Texas. Pitcher Braden Goins going to lead things off here for Livingston, Texas. That strike was fast. That was so fast I didn't even see it. I couldn't even find that one.
Beckett Johnson is definitely, if he needed anything to get him through this last inning, he got that little boost with that RBI single. Or I guess it wasn't an RBI single, but a big single. It's part of a 2-run inning.
That's going to be sent out there, and it's going to be fair. Goins going to turn. He's going to fall. Oh, wow, he's going to fall. And he's going to have to retreat back to first. You can tell he's a little frustrated with himself that he slipped there, but still a big hit to start things off.
Yeah, that's bad luck for Livingston because it looked like a double. If it got down, it looked like it would be a double off the bat. Goins was digging for 2. Smart move after he blew a tire to get back to first base. A lot of ways to get to second here.
Braxton Smith now squares the bunt, pulls it back. That's going to be a strike, though.
Johnson just pounding the zone.
Chases that runner back. He's safe. It's Beckett Johnson with the long looking. Check on that runner. Throws over again. I think you're right. I think he's kind of deceptive on the mound because they are not taking too big of a lead over there first.
No, he's definitely got them in their heads a little bit. They're not sure when he's going to the plate, when he's coming over.
That one's going to be ball 1.
It's such an asset for a young left-handed pitcher if they learn how to hold runners. You can really neutralize it.
Squares away. That's going to be fouled, so that'll be strike 2. Braxton Smith. Braxton
Smith. The winner of this game gets Lumberton, North Carolina tomorrow at 1. The loser plays JPRD, correct? East.
That's correct, yes.
West, whichever one's in this
one.
The
JPRD juniors.
Tomorrow at 10. So early wake-up call for the team that loses tonight.
So we have another full day of baseball. Not as full as Saturday was, though. That was a day.
That was a tough take, but a good take by Smith. That was a little off the edge. Foul ball coming in from field one. Always a scary moment.
3-2 count here. So Braxton Smith, a shortstop here for this Livingston, Texas team. Look in from Beckett Johnson. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
That got some emotion out of Johnson. A little fist pump. It's 12 Ks. Incredible how efficient he's been, considering how many he struck out.
Runner on first, 1 man out for the DH, number 2, Cade Randolph.
Cade Randolph coming up, the designated hitter. 1 man on, 1 out. Livingston, Texas looking for something here.
Johnson would have to strike out 3 more guys in this inning, though, to match the record. So that would require a strikeout in which the batter reaches on a pass ball or a pitch. But it's not without outside the realm of possibility.
Yeah, definitely something we have seen.
Dirty breaker.
Definitely something we've seen just throughout this tournament. So not impossible. Probably not the way Beckett Johnson wants it to go, though.
I think he would settle for getting out of here with 14 Ks.
1-1 count now.
I think he'd even settle for 12 if he got himself a ground ball up the middle.
I think he will settle for the win any day of the week.
Double play ball would be his best friend right here. No lead at first.
That's right on the outside corner.
I mean, they're just not getting anything over there at first. Just not feeling comfortable with that lefty move. Left-hander can step straight toward first.
Beckett Johnson gives him swing and low. Man, that is going to be
juiced up.
Out number 2. So the final chance for Livingston, Texas.
13 strikeouts.
Murphy.
That is 13 strikeouts for Beckett Johnson. That is an impressive run.
Beckett Johnson's favorite food is a ribeye steak. I think they may be taking him over to Bricks or someplace to get a big ribeye after this game.
I think our friends at Bricks would be happy to cook him up a delicious ribeye tonight.
His favorite movie, Gladiator. He's been a gladiator tonight.
Look in here. So got it on the corner, just surgical with that. The precision is impressive.
Cue up Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton, his favorite song.
This kid likes Chris Stapleton and Spencer Strider. I like him already.
He's an all right dude.
Swing and a miss.
He likes fishing too. That's his favorite hobby.
Man.
You guys gonna hang out?
I think that's the.
Can we just become best friends?
Exactly. Yeah. 0-2 count. Sends that one over our heads.
Starting to rain a little bit more now, it looks like.
And these fans are not going anywhere.
Nah. Certainly not heavy by any means, but everything's got a sheen to it now.
It's going to be chopped foul, stay alive. Murphy.
Battling.
How funny would it be if we 2 out and 2 strikes, we just had him like move away right now? Don't say that. What's wrong with you?
Axelrod is saying horrible things that no one should say right now. Things we will not repeat.
I'm cute for less, I'm just saying.
You're still allowed out.
I have an ally up here, though.
Oh, good spot. You get it right there, and that is going to do it. Mississippi 2-0, and man, Beckett Johnson fired up. 14 strikeouts for him. Incredible night, and that is going to send them in the winner's bracket.
Unbelievable outing by Beckett Johnson. 7 innings, 4 hits, no walks, no runs, 14 strikeouts, and oh, by the way, he had a knock at the plate too, went 1 for 3. I mean, what an outing by that guy.
Just a tremendous outing. So now Livingston, Texas tomorrow will face JPRD, Louisiana at 10 a.m. and then at 1 p.m. we will see this Mississippi team take on Lumberton, North Carolina. So another big day of baseball tomorrow, but that is going to do it on Field 2 for today. Great time out here. It was a really fun time. Glad we got to do all this, and we will see y'all tomorrow for more action on Beaufort County TV.
Talked about it. Max and I talked about it on Saturday morning, but the Woods Memorial Bridge, that one's grounded to the third baseman, and that's going to get under his glove. That's going to be an error on the third baseman.